How are you? This is Ali. I'm just checking in real quick with you guys. I just got finished with the MVA so I could do early voting and wish me luck on that one. I'm not getting into that story. Let's just say that we'll see. Well, anyway, I just wanted to check in with you all real quick about Seattle to remind you that July the 10th and 12th that I will be in Seattle hosting two conversational workshops. Oh, now the bee wants to come. Uh, and the workshops are educational racism and our children. And I will be delving into, with of course the attendees, those of you all who come, which please I need all of you all to come because this is a conversation we need to have. I will be I will basically be delving into the specific things that occur to our children in an academic setting. And I'm just not going to be talking about what occurs, what racial interactions that at times do occur with melanated children. I'm also going to talk about the interactions that take place between non-melanated and melanated students. How they react to one another, or how they interact with one another in regards to the social issue of racism. And I'm hoping that you all out there who have children, those of you parents who have teens, you have the youth, your middle schoolers or your junior high schoolers, those of you all that have your preteens and your teens, you need to bring your students, your children with you. You're saying your students, my students. You need to bring your children with you because these are conversations that you need to be privy to. I think that this conversation would be more conducive to all of us as adults to have our youth with us because we are talking about them. I think as parents, you're going to see a different side to your child or to your children. I'm not saying that they will open up immediately. You're going to have some kids who are already extroverted, and they're probably going to jump into the conversation, and they will probably share things with us as a group. And then you're going to have those who are introverted or who may not be comfortable talking in public about racism, and that's okay. But at least what this conversation will do, what this conversational workshop will do, is it will open up a dialogue between you, the parent, and your child or children. And or if not a dialogue, at least it will allow you to be able to start to create a dialogue with your children, or to start to be able to ask specific questions about your child's day, or if things do start coming to light about racial issues that do occur in your child's school environment, you'll have somewhere to start from in regards to how you approach your child, or how you approach or you address the issue if it should arise. Or maybe for me, I always think of, or at least I hope that when I have workshops or when I have conversations, that I am helping usher in the attendees into being proactive instead of reactive, because a lot of times when you're proactive, you tend to see better results. Usually, not always, nothing's 100%, but usually you have better results. And so I think what it will do is it will allow we as parents, we as teachers or educators, we as community organizers or community leaders, or just citizens who are here, grandparents, aunts, neighbors, to be able to look out for specific things that occur in our schools or with our or with the children that we have access to, or that we're surrounded with, and to be able to at least see warning signs, or at least just be aware. If nothing else, take this workshop or the conversation as opening up a space for you to be aware of what occurs and what happens in the academic setting, and with our students, with our children, whether they are melanated or non-melanated, and how racism looks through their eyes. Because a lot of times we as adults, we're having these conversations, and sometimes we're coming from the place of when we were kids, or we're coming from a place of what we heard, or we're coming from a place of what we've seen, but we really at times don't know what our children go through, what our children experience, and what they're seeing, and what they're hearing, and what they're doing. And this venue will offer that opportunity for all of us that are adults and that have children. And so I am going to say, bring your child. Not only that, only adults have to pay. If the, 18 and up, pay. Now, if your child is in school and they're 18 years old, they can get in free too. All they have to do is bring a student ID. That's it, because all of our schools have them. So bring a student ID. If your school doesn't have a student ID, inbox me. Email me at Allie T Convo Starter. That's Allie, ALLIE, T as in Ted, Convo, CONVO, starter at gmail.com. And we can have a dialogue and see what we can do so your child can come. Because I do know that sometimes kids, they graduate a little bit later, and that's okay as long as they're in school. So your child, this venue, this space is for our students. It is for our teenagers, our youth, your children, our kids. So email me, inbox, please share this video of all my videos, because I want this message to spread so that we as a community can come together in Seattle and have this discussion on either the 10th at 10 a.m. at the Centennial Cultural Center in Seattle, or at the Admiral Byrd, which is a restaurant, and a little funky little restaurant, on the 12th from 6 to 8, because I decided to have 2 workshops so that for those individuals that can't come in the evening, they can come in the morning times. And then for those that can't come in the morning, I had one for my individuals that can come in the evening time, who can't come in the morning but they have work. And so I made 2 different venues, hopefully with 2 different feels, as well as 2 different times and dates to hopefully present opportunity for those of you all out there who are interested. And so share this video, please comment if you have any suggestions or questions, again, down below, or email me at allieTconvostarter@gmail.com. I am trying to keep updates coming, so hopefully maybe I'll try and update you all once a week since we are really getting closer. Remember, I have a Facebook, Allie the Conversation Starter, that's going to have updates, and my Instagram, Allie the Conversation Starter. So I will see you guys later, and I cannot wait to see you in Seattle. I'm so excited. I'm going home. I'm coming home. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Peace. She doesn't want to go off.